Bo know that.
Sure, I'm gonna turn my thing off real quick so I can share it to these groups, and I'll pop my camera back on. All right, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's your favorite Green Bay Uncut podcast, man.
What
You
up?
know we in the building. What up, Drex?
What up? What up?
Chilling, chilling. What up, Dub? In the building.
What's happening?
The
What's up with
Tuscan
the pack,
Raider.
man? What's up with the pack?
You know what it is, man. The fella's about to come in. What up, Swag? Long time no see. Even though we can't see you,
What's
but long time, man.
oh yeah, what's good, man?
Chilling, chilling, man.
Shit. 2 weeks in the season, man. We back.
Come on, man.
Back in this thing, man.
Yeah.
Share it to these little Packer groups and these Facebook groups so they can see what we talking about. But man, let me cause I know we did it yesterday, me and Joe, but Swag, what y'all think about this? It said they got the Packers. What you think over 9.5 games we gonna win? What you think? Think we gonna go over or under?
I ain't gonna lie, we going over, bro. Like, yeah, we
At least
going
10?
over. Yeah,
What you think, Drex?
I say I'll be confident. I'm gonna say at least 11.
At least
12,
11?
12 at the max.
Yeah,
said
I
12
had
max?
11 yesterday too. I said 11 yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, I think we could at least win 10. Cause what with Jordan, we've been what 9? That's it, right?
Oh, y'all got a tough division. So I say, if I was to pick y'all bottom line, it'll probably be 9. I'd say 9, and max probably be like 12 if everything clicking. But I got y'all at 10 or 11. You know what I'm saying? So over either way.
yeah.
That South is gonna be pretty brutal. I hate to say it. I think we're gonna struggle against teams like the Tampa Buccaneers. I'm not too worried about, but we can. I can see us making a dumb mistake with that one. So, but I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait for the content.
Nah, man, it's all good. I mean, just keeping it real. Cause you know we always usually blow one that we supposed to have. We blew like a few of them last year, so
Yeah, don't
I
fucking
mean-
remind me.
yeah, man.
Yeah, last year was a little nasty.
All right, man. All right, I got you. All right, and it got the Bears. The Bears 9.5. What y'all think?
Damn.
Hell nah.
You wasted no time.
Put this shit on lower.
You know what?
Mike, what up?
What up, dog?
What's
What
good?
I think the Bears gonna go at least 10.
You think they're gonna go over 9.5, at least 10?
I'm just gonna call it for what it is. The rivalry is back on and it's cracking, and this is how it's gonna be.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
The only game the only team
They not a bad team anymore right now. So we can't just say that
no. I still think we can sweep them though. I think the
I
worst
don't think
we
that.
could
I
do
think we're gonna lose
is
one
go
of them games.
4-2. I think we might split against the Lions. I think the Lions because all the talent they got. To me, you know what I'm saying, like I don't coaching, but they talent. I wouldn't be surprised if we split against them. I think we could beat sweep the Bears. Are we? I don't know. And the Vikings, but we'll see. What up, Mike?
Not much, man. Chilling.
All right, so real quick before we go into other stuff, they said the Packers. What you got? This is Vegas over and under 9.5 for us next year or this year.
Over.
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 For sure.
Over. Yeah. Like by 5.
All right. I just got a couple slides, and then we could get. All right. So about the GM said they've been preparing for a scenario of Josh Jacobs being suspended just to cover all their bases in case that happens. He's confident that the running back room behind Jacobs, but doesn't rule out the additional move. Said they'll tackle that if when something happens. Y'all think we good enough right now in the running back room?
Marshawn Lloyd is looking great. I'm not going to deny it. He's explosive. You know, the other cat that they drafted from the playoffs, not playoffs, but the draft in the third round, he looks pretty decent too. It is what it is, dude. It looked like they're gonna punish him anyway, even though regardless that it was found that he was innocent, nothing happened. But it is what it is. It's the politics of the game, so it suck. I think we'll be fine. I think that he looked like he's going through an injury right now anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, he just came back from a groin. He been practicing. He didn't play in the game, but he been practicing.
Hell, if they gotta suspend him, let him suspend him. It look like he can use it to his benefit to fucking get healthy.
But that's what I'm thinking. I think I don't know how long they suspend him. Probably like a couple games if they do. That's just two less games he has to play.
Right. But like, here's the thing: what are they suspending him for?
Because even if they found, if they don't,
if he's innocent, then they could suspend him for what is it? What's that fucking clause? Like something detriment to the
exactly
team appearance or whatever how they look.
Yeah,
I
just
forgot how
protect the
it's
shield.
worded. You know what I mean? I forgot how it's worded, but yes, they could suspend them.
The NFL, they don't care. If it's domestic violence,
if some chick calls the cops on you as an NFL player and it ends up being some false report, you still get a suspension. That's crazy.
Oh,
Hey, well, no,
no,
you saw what happened with Gino, right? You saw what happened with that Gino incident.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think it's that cut and dry. I think they're gonna do their whole investigation shit, and it's like he might not have got charged, but if he had something to do with the situation being blown out of proportion, then they'll probably fucking suspend him. Now they're gonna do their own investigation. If they don't find nothing, just like the courts, if he get found innocent, the courts didn't find nothing, the NFL don't find nothing, he won't get suspended. But it's all about public perception and the NFL protecting themselves, the teams protecting their shield.
They got that zero tolerance with domestic violence.
Niggas
ever since the Ray Rice shit
getting into shit all the time in the NFL. I mean, we hear about this shit all the time. So I can't even be mad at it. Like, this shit happened a lot in the NFL.
Yeah, I think Marshawn Lloyd, if he stays healthy.
Bitches is shady, though. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Swag, what you think about? You think Marshawn Lloyd and Chris Brooks? So I don't know.
Man, he been looking good in the preseason, man. I think he's got to stay up.
I think no matter what, as long as we can move the rock, then we can at least get the passing game going, and that's what's really going to go off this season. So I think as long as we can move the rock, we'll be all right.
I agree.
Yeah.
And with Lloyd, like, I think we can. Like, he's been looking really good in training camp.
Yeah, I mean, he lasted. Yeah, I was going to say, he lasted a while. Guess yo, Mike's echoing.
Yeah, somebody's got a massive echo.
Yes, Gus. All right, we switch it.
There we go.
All right, so it says we just talked to Tucker Kraft, who guess you got headphones? All right, go out and come back in because there's an echo. JD had that problem too. It says Kraft, who says he's no longer on a rep count and doesn't have to worry about limitations anymore. He also said that he and the organization continue to be on the same page and want something to get done before the season. So that's good for fantasy owners and that's good for the Packers. So if he ain't
so
on
he's
no
not even going to be on limited snaps.
Nah, even when Christian Watson came back, remember Jaden Reed.
Let's go.
Yeah, Gus is still echoing.
Tucker Kraft, he's probably my favorite tight end in the league, even though we got Bowers on the Raiders, McBride, dope as fuck. Tucker Kraft, that boy's nice. I think he's a little underrated. Even though most people know how good he is, I don't think he's been able to show how really is. He just got hurt, you know what I'm saying?
It's still echoing. We might have to put some headphones in. No, we heard it. But yeah, like I said, last year when Watson came back his first game, he balled out. When Jaden Reed, they used him. I don't think they want any limitations. If you clear, you clear. You know what I mean? So I don't think they really want you to be on a snap count. So, and what do you say? Net up, shut up, or something like that. That was one of my favorite little quotes.
I got both of them on multiple fantasy teams.
All right, man. What y'all think about this? So, week one starting quarterbacks in NFC North since 1993. Y'all see that on one side, and then on the other side, y'all see meanwhile in Green Bay, they got all these first round draft picks at the bottom, and then we still, you know what I'm saying? I tell people Green Bay is the quarterback factory. You know what I'm saying? People be like, y'all only had 3. You don't want multiple quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to crank them out like wide receivers. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want them to last about 10, 15 years. So that's why I say we the quarterback factory. So, and you see Malik Willis. So, I mean, I'm glad we not these teams at the, you know what I'm saying? Look at Minnesota, it's crazy. 17.
That's wild. We ain't even gonna talk about my team.
Huh?
I said, yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about my team.
Are you good now, Gus? You good?
Yeah.
You good. But yeah, you see McCarthy, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Gabriel, Anthony Richardson. I think I was telling people they got mad. I was telling people if you give us some of them guys, we could turn their careers around. I think a lot of these guys. I don't know about JJ McCarthy. I think he just trash. But Justin Fields, I think we could work with him.
Already.
We tried to get Justin Fields, but he chose to go over to fucking Kansas
most
City.
of them teams that it's not that they don't know how to draft. It's just that they don't draft anybody to protect them many quarterbacks that they drafted.
They don't know how to develop. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's another thing too, man. Yeah, the development in the NFL kind of crazy right now. Like when you draft a nigga, you got to build around him or draft a nigga that fits your system already. You know what I mean? So you could bring him up in that system. Don't draft a nigga and try to change everything about what made him good in college. That shit happened way too much, man. Like that's why Ben Johnson.
And they drafted him to start immediately.
Yeah, they should. I believe in sitting them a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that because when you see it, Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying? My favorite quarterback is Peyton Manning. The nigga threw 30 interceptions was starting as, come on, man. Like, that shit ain't cool.
And
now,
he wasn't really a good quarterback when he was playing for he wasn't a good quarterback when he played with the Broncos, but he had he had some weapons.
And he was still smart. He still had his head. This nigga, that second Super Bowl, he knew he couldn't throw the ball. That's why he didn't throw nothing over 20 yards. He had noodle for arm.
Right. And that's why Von Miller got that MVP.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I mean, that defense won that Super Bowl anyway. We all know.
100%.
Yeah. Von Miller,
yeah.
But we still can't forget that was still.
What up, OG?
I think that didn't Peyton put up like 50 some touchdowns that year?
The year before.
Or was it the year before?
It was the year before where he threw the 55. Him and Tom Brady went crazy that year.
Yeah, bro.
That was a crazy year. I think somebody else threw like 45 too. I got to look up the year.
Tom Brady's best season was 2007.
Yeah.
That was the best season Tom Brady ever had.
With Randy.
All right.
Even though they didn't win the Super Bowl that year, it's still, in my eyes, it's still his best season statistically.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There you go.
I think nothing beats 2014 Rodgers.
No, well, yeah. Up until the fucking.
I think the run the table season to me was the best Aaron Rodgers I've seen. To me, that I don't know. I just never seen a quarterback go crazy like that. With it trash.
Yeah, that is true.
I like 2020.
2020, yeah. I mean, everybody got their different. Brian, what up? Yeah, I just like that run the table.
I got a little slab the other day.
That was good, fam. Was good.
Okay.
What's up, man?
Good.
All right, so we're gonna get into some of these players. I know we talked about it before, but since Brian, you here, and Joe, you here, I want y'all to give y'all thoughts on this real quick. Is Micah Parsons our most important player in your eyes?
So if you just solely base it off of last year, it would appear so because, you know, when he got hurt, you went on a bad streak, you know what I'm saying? I think, like you said, I don't know if it was you, JB, one of y'all said LaFleur held Love back last year. You know what I mean? I personally think it's because LaFleur one of them type of coaches that he just can't, the whole turnover thing, interceptions. I think Jordan Love is a gunslinger. When you got a gunslinger, they gonna throw some picks, man. You got to let them get through that. And I think LaFleur need to let Jordan Love get through that. I think if Jordan Love can get through that little whatever LaFleur got with him throwing pigs, or if he could be a little bit more consistent. Because I actually think his consistency stopped when he might fuck up once or twice, and then LaFleur try to pull him back. Which is not a bad idea when it comes to your star quarterback. I just think Jordan Love, one of them niggas that like to sling it. You know what I'm saying? He like throwing the ball downfield, so that shit's gonna happen. You got to let him do it. Matt Stafford is the same way. You don't see McVay is not about to just start running the ball if that nigga throw a pick. No, he gonna keep slinging that shit. Hey, don't throw no more picks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
58 Duke and trips left. 58 Duke. Like he gonna call that passing play. I hope LaFleur will do that for Jordan Love. Let him work his way through, work through the kinks and shit. And I think he'll prove to be the most important player. But looking at it last year, when they lost Michael Parsons, everything just seemed to go downhill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So definitely top three, off top, probably second most important player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
he's
I
definitely
think it's
top
Jordan
three.
Love.
I think it's Love, Parsons, and Kraft.
I like that.
Since we got him from your Cowboys, Brian, you think Michael Parsons is our most important player right now?
Uh, Other than the argument of Jordan Love, yes, I don't think it's even close.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Yeah, I think
remotely
he's the
close.
second.
Nah, yeah, I think
Um,
them two far away. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
just when it comes down to, from a closing point of view, I know me and you, Josh, was kind of texting about different things throughout the day. One thing I noticed was closing. Y'all really didn't have no closers. Y'all lost a lot of close games last year that came down to the end. Um, and I think Mike is one of those guys that's been in that specific position, just like a quarterback, just like maybe a running back is. They end the game. Hey, it's third and long. Hey, we put them in a fourth and long situation. This and that. Mike is that type of game changer, especially being a top 10 player right now in the NFL. Based off of players' opinions.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, let's just be honest. Other than, who you got? No one knows any names on that defense. I mean, Cisse, I hope I'm saying his name right. He's been looking pretty good this off season. He
Yeah, I
had a
never.
strong outputting today. In that little scrimmage against the Cardinals today. He looked pretty good. Um, but I mean, Mike is him. He's the guy. Y'all gave up the farm for him. Let's just be honest. He's gonna handicap your cap over the next few years moving forward. And y'all gave up some picks.
Hell no.
So other than Jordan Love. I mean, and then this is not about anything else, but other than Jordan Love, who is it other than Micah that's the most important player on that team?
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I mean, Jordan Love really is, though, over Micah, in my opinion, because you can't say that Micah could win a Super Bowl without Jordan on the Packers, but you could say Jordan could win one without Micah.
Of
Mhm.
course,
No, for
of
sure.
course, yeah, of
But
course.
that is the only player that's the most important on our team, other than Micah.
When we
All
got
right.
Micah, our defense was still decent. Like our defense wasn't trash without Micah. We were still winning games
Yeah.
without him last season or the season before last.
Right.
So from
Yeah.
that standpoint, we struggled. We struggled as a team more when Jordan Love got hurt in the season before, and then last year.
Mhm.
And if you guys remember, when Micah went down, Jordan Love went down probably a game after that, and he didn't finish the season either. So
Okay.
we can't solely base losing Micah and that being the demise of the last four games or us going on that 4 game losing streak. We didn't have our starting quarterback in 3 of those 4 games either. So I'm gonna have to agree with Mike and say that I think Jordan is the most important player because even with Micah going down, we were still in those games. I think with the exception of the Ravens game where we just got our asses handed to us, we were in those games late, and it was 1 or 2 plays by the defense as a whole, not just one player, that
Right.
kind of cost us those games. And in combination with Matt LaFleur kind of like putting handcuffs on the play calling and being conservative when we would actually have a lead or something, going into the fourth quarter of some of those games. So yeah, I think Jordan Love is the most important player on this team, on this roster. We go as he goes, and um, yeah, Matt LaFleur definitely has to take the handcuffs, and I just think he was having a hard time transitioning from Jordan being, a baby in this league to Jordan Love being the commander of this team and
I
saying,
can see that.
"Hey, bro, I can handle this. Give me
I
the
can see that.
keys. Let me go ahead and cook. I got this. I can." He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, calling audibles out of what he's seeing from a defense pre-snap. So you got to trust the process and let him do his thing. And Joe, I agree too. Jordan is a gunslinger. He is going to take some chances, but so did Brett Favre, so did Aaron Rodgers. And
No,
look
I
who he
know.
came
I'm with you.
behind.
I'm
Yeah,
with you the whole way because I feel
yeah,
like
he he's
Lafleur,
seen
like you said, Lafleur put the handcuffs on him if he throw an interception. Fuck that. Let that nigga throw the ball. That's what he do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Players
I
that
agree with you.
players like that, you don't want a scary quarterback. You don't want a quarterback that's not going to take no chances. You don't want a quarterback that's not going to look and try to extend plays to make something happen when a play is broken up by a good defense or a good defensive play call, I should say.
That's right.
So yeah, I think this year a lot comes together and people are really judging the team as on what they did last season. Rightfully so. You could do that. But until you see the new product and a new confidence that Matt LaFleur is gonna have in 10, it's hard for you to, judge what's gonna happen. And I believe that with not only our team but other teams in the league.
For sure. All right, man. We're gonna spice it up a little bit. We're gonna let the Cowboys fans and the Raider fans get they where they rank these players, or you know what I'm saying, what they think about these players and going to the next season or this season. So Jordan Love, where you rank them in the NFC North, and where do you rank them in the NFC South? Top five in NFC South, top three, or whatever. So Brian, you know what I'm saying, and what do you think about Love going into the season? All the above right there.
I got you. I got you. I mean, he's a top 8 to 10 quarterback in the league. I think there's no debate about that. I think in your division, I'm sorry, I'm looking at upside. I think Caleb with Ben Johnson, I think he's going to end up being the best quarterback in the division. Um, and I don't think that's going to slack on Jordan Love. Um,
Talk that talk, Brian. We'll talk that talk, baby.
but like I said, and you remember Josh Jordan was my he was my MVP pick going into last year, and so it wouldn't be crazy to see him have an MVP season this year. Um,
Oh yeah, I
uh,
almost forgot about that. You did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So like I said, and I said top 8 to 10. He's really a top 5 to 8 if you want to include PFF and analytics and all this. He's really a top 5 to 8 quarterback in the league. Let's just be honest there. Um, Guys just got to stay healthy. I mean, this is I know this is kind of the cliche, but and I had a number of you guys last year on my fantasy, Dobbs, Kraft. These same guys stay healthy as well as Michael going down the point you guys made earlier. Y'all are having a different season. It isn't, but the media portrays it as when Michael went down, this is the record of Green Bay. You know what I mean? It looks like, hey, when he went down, the team went down. But you're right, there was a number of other injuries. That's a fact. Um, but I think if guys can stay healthy, I'm a Golden fan. I'm a Texas boy. I'm a huge fan of his. I like y'all kind of eased him into things last year because I was kind of talking about giving him the ball. He's a stud. He's a stud. He's a stud. I've always been a fan of Christian Watson. I feel like he has a lot of upside to him.
Yeah, we're gonna
Um,
talk about them boys.
yeah. So I mean, like I said, I think in your division he's the top two. The
So he's
top
better
two
than golf to you,
quarterbacks.
because a lot of
Yeah,
people
he's better
got
than
golf.
golf.
All right,
Yeah, he's
thank you.
better
Because
than
a lot
golf.
of people got golf ahead of this dude, and I just don't understand that.
No, I haven't seen that. Yeah, he's better than golf. Even upside alone, he's better than golf. Upside, I take him over my quarterback. I take my quarterback right now, but upside wise, Jordan Love he's a top three alone in the NFC. Let's just be honest there. So we just gotta get guys to stay healthy, like you and like we said earlier today, Josh. We just got guys just gotta stay healthy.
Yeah. So you got Caleb over him. Who else? Stafford.
In the NFC, I mean NFC, yeah, Stafford, yeah.
So, all right, Joe.
Those
What
are
you
the only
think?
two quarterbacks I'd want if I didn't have Dak. Those would be the three I'd pick over Dak in my conference.
What about the game manager Purdy? No,
Purdy's a high IQ, high intellect. He's in that top 5 to 6 for me in the
forgive
He's
Purdy.
NFC.
too
In the
he's
NFC,
too
yeah,
antsy. He's too antsy in the pocket.
sure, yeah. He's
Forgive
not my
Purdy,
top three
man.
though.
I don't care
Yeah, he's
about
not
none
my
of
top
that.
three.
All right, Joe, man, what you think about, you know what I'm saying, like where you rank him in NFC North and the NFC period, and then just your thoughts about Jordan Love and this upside, or what you think about
I
Jordan Love
got him.
going
I
through the
got him
season?
behind Caleb in the NFC North, but I think
Get
it's
him, Gus.
because I mean you've seen what Ben was able to do with golf, and we just said what
Right.
we said about golf. You know what I mean? And now he got Caleb. I think Ben is gonna have a lot to do with that. Um, Jordan in the NFC. Yeah, I like what y'all said. I'm a Matt Stafford guy. I've been a Matt Stafford guy. I just think he had the unfortunate, you know, luck of landing with the fucking Lions. You know what I'm saying? He got with a good team. He won a Super Bowl, just won an MVP. So, you know, of course, he probably number one. He was number one in the NFC. Number two, now that's where it get tricky. You know what I mean? That's where it really get tricky because, I know I said I put Caleb, I got Caleb above him. And then, I think he damn near like just neck and neck with that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you got the rest of the crowd. I think it's a real crowded NFC, after
What
those
about
top
Hurts? What
three.
about Hurts? Since we got somebody in the
He in
back.
the crowd. He in the crowd. You know what I mean? I actually like Hurts. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But he in that crowd. You know what I'm
right.
saying? I can't definitively say he's that much better than uh Baker. And some people are gonna be like Baker,
Correct.
and I'm like, yeah, Baker
Yeah,
just a year ago he removed from being top five in MVP voting for half the
that's a
season.
fact.
Like he had a nasty season. That was a nasty season.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I mean? And I don't necessarily think he got the same limitations as Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Hurts stayed healthy. He a little bit bigger and all that, but skill wise, and we talking about the quarterbacks. You know what I mean? So throwing the ball gotta, all that shit gotta have something to do with it. And one of the main reasons I like Hurts is because he knows when to run the ball. You know what I'm saying? He knows his own limitations, so he gonna get up out of there before he throw a pick. He protects the ball. So that's why, if he didn't do that, just think about it. If he didn't do that, if he had more turnovers, come on, man. Ain't nobody rocking with him because, I don't know. He'll be just being that he'll be further down the list in that big group of people that I just mentioned about the NFC.
I
You
got you.
know
Got
what
you.
I'm
This dude said, "Too evil, too hope." Said he deserves a 6-year extension. He should beat out Watson with 300 million fully guaranteed. Okay, go ahead, Drex. What you think about Jordan Love this season?
I don't know, man. I feel like he gonna. I'm praying that he get MVP, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think something's gonna happen. I'm just instinctively, but I'm praying that the brother gets MVP. I hope he gets in that category. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
what did you got? What you got to say about what you heard about our boy say about Jordan Love? Guess.
Before I even say anything, I just want to know why. Why do you, Joe and Brian? Why do you put Caleb ahead of Jordan Love?
Me personally, is because he hooked up with Ben.
That's
So
it.
without Ben, we seen what he was without Ben, albeit he was young. You know what I'm
What
saying?
was
So
what was he with
I
Ben?
think huh?
What
The
was he
coach,
with Ben though?
huh?
I said, what was he with Ben? A 65 point what completion percentage?
No, no, no. I know. I'll
And
explain. I think his trajectory changed. I think he's got far more. I think he got not. I'm not gonna say far more. I take that back. I think he do got a little bit more upside than Jordan Love with Ben as coach because of what we seen Ben. We seen what he was able to do with golf. It's all based on what I mean. You know what I mean. A lot of that. The coaching, he really. I mean, when you go from being sacked 60 times to 24, the record that they had before Ben and the record they had now, I know it was close games, but they still did it. I think his whole trajectory changed when he got that new coach. So I think he got a little bit more upside than Jordan Love.
And what about you, Brian? You agree with that?
Yeah, so my reasons are the same. A little tweak to it is for the last 2 years, all I've been hearing from not just from you guys, just from Packer fans in general is basically like they used to say, let Russ cook, let Love cook. Your coach keeps is real conservative with them, especially late. Ben Johnson, all I've been hearing these last 2 weeks is he wants to be more aggressive. I've been hearing Trent different quarterbacks talk about when they've had offensive coordinators or head coaches, they were like, hey, we're gonna be aggressive. That means the quarterback doesn't have to be. So he's just gonna sit back and know I'm gonna get my opportunities. So just from a statistical point of view, I think Caleb is going to be the best quarterback in the division, just from the coaching side of things. Of kind of like I'm a Spurs fan. Manu, Timmy, them boys was never gonna have the highest, the most best stats in the league because we had Pop. It's the coaching thing that's going to keep the restraints on the player. Now, do I think Caleb can do is just far better skill and talented than Jordan Love? No, I don't think anybody does. But do I think he can just do things that Jordan that Love can't do? No, no, I don't think anyone does. But do I think he has? It's like having a manager that give you more leadway to just let you be yourself to where that brings the best out of you. Yeah, I think he has that. I think he
Yeah.
has that. I think that's like Troy Aikman with Jimmy Johnson back in the day and the team he had. They just let him be him and they found his talents and they let him go. That's what he has.
Okay. I respect those. I do. I Ben Johnson has been a coach for one season, and I'll give you the fact that like he helped Caleb with holding on to the ball far too long. He still holds on to the ball far too long, according to what
Yeah.
we saw last season, because he doesn't wait for plays to develop, and then he'll get himself in trouble. He trusts, regardless of what Ben came in and helped him do last season, he trusts his overall talent and the intangibles more than he trusts the tangible stuff that stay in the pocket, hit that third check down, or get that 5 yards. He's always looking for the spectacular play, which is I feel like has gotten him in trouble. His maturity is why I feel like he's not better than Jordan Love. It's the maturity. It has nothing we could talk about stats too. Jordan Love is a better quarterback with having handcuffs on him. So imagine if he doesn't. Imagine if he had the freedom that Ben Johnson gave Caleb last season. You can say that you can make the argument that Ben Johnson makes him a better quarterback. But what did he do for Goff? Goff was already an established quarterback and had years with a great coach out in LA with Sean McVay and already had intangibles that he brought into Detroit when the trade happens. So there was not too much development there for Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson also, I feel, needs to prove himself. He did a great job last season with that team. But again, that team was struggling going into the fourth quarter of a lot of those games. 6 or 7 comeback from behind wins. I feel like that's a knock more on the defenses that they faced, other than just Caleb pulling shit out of his ass and making things happen. Now he did make things happen. He put the ball in the right place. A lot of things have to line up for those comebacks to happen, and Caleb was a big part of that. So I'm not knocking him, and I'm not taking nothing away from him. But when you get bumped up into the top tier of quarterbacks in the league off of one season, and one season that really wasn't a great season, that's where I have a problem with that. That's my only thing. These analysts are hypnotized by the spectacular plays, and that is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's just not. Otherwise, they beat the Rams last season in that game, and he doesn't end the season throwing an ugly pick at home in front of the home faithful. So, excuse me if I disagree with who the top quarterback is. I think Jordan Love maybe he's the best in the NFC North, and in the NFC, if you want to compare, I'll go Matt Stafford, and then I'll go Jordan Love. I'm not gonna give him the best quarterback in the NFC because I feel like there's other like Matt is just a more seasoned guy, and he's gone through years of playing in Detroit, going through the ins and outs of having a losing season after losing season, them setting records and losses, and he knows what it's like to lose, but he also knows how to win. And he was the MVP last year. So I'll give Matt Stafford that nod, but Jordan Love got to be right behind him. And time will tell. Time will tell whether or not Jordan Love pans out as far as him having complete control of his offense and complete trust in his coach, because McVay got complete trust in Stafford.
Correct.
Caleb has complete control or complete control over that team, apparently, from what it looks like. I feel like Jalen Hurts has complete control of his team and so on and so forth.
Right.
But we haven't seen a Jordan Love that has complete control of his team. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
No, I mean that's basically what I was saying. Like his deficiencies to me comes when his coach put the handcuffs on him. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
basically what I was saying. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's exactly what you said.
I'm
If
sorry.
it's
I'm
Jordan
sorry,
Love's
Joe.
fault,
I don't believe that the coach put the handcuffs on him. I'm sorry to say that to
I,
y'all.
I feel like that
I'm
too.
not a full believer of that. Um, but you know what? Josh Jacobs will be suspended for the beginning of the season.
Of
So
course.
we'll see why the running game was doing what it was doing, and you know what I mean. Why he
Have you
can't do
heard
what he
something
needs
that
to
I
do.
haven't? Have you seen something I done seen, Dennis?
Oh yeah, though, that's what Adam Schefter said. Suspension is coming down on Josh
Who
Jacobs
was
and
who was Adam Schefter?
He
He
said
said
it's
it
the
a
is.
guy who
He
reports
said it is,
everything. You
or it's a
know,
chance.
he said it's a
yeah, he
Did
said
he
it's a
say
possibility.
it's a
chance.
chance that he could?
He said a
He said
He
it's a
said it's a
possibility.
chance,
chance.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a chance. I got a chance to be a
man, I
millionaire.
hope that
That
I
that
got
don't
him
mean that
on a
shit is
couple
gonna happen.
teams, man. Shit.
Man, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna sit back. I'm
Yo,
gonna wait till it happens,
real
then I
quick,
come back. All right.
real quick.
You can't make statements like that was a bold statement. He's gonna be. You said he's gonna be suspended. We don't know that.
Yo, let
I
me
won't be surprised if he is suspended, but we don't know if he's gonna be suspended or not.
All right, go ahead, Mike. What you got to say?
I got it.
I like that hat though,
I
baby.
thought thank you. I thought that the women standing behind Lindsay Clancy were crazy, bro. Like what are we talking about around
Whoa,
here,
whoa,
bro?
whoa,
Like
whoa, whoa,
we're talking
whoa.
about like people really standing behind Caleb Williams. I just watched day 12 of their training camp, which was like 3 days ago. And this dude's throwing ducks behind receivers and throwing interceptions to his fucking like defensive players. This guy is garbage. This guy is just like, listen, you could
Wait, hold
have the
up, Joe.
best
Everybody
coach.
throws
You
interceptions
could
in
have
training
the
camp.
best coach in the world.
Oh my
You
god.
could have the best quarterback coach in the world,
Yeah,
like
but
Kevin O'Connell. He's like one of the top quarterback coaches, but you can't teach idiots like JJ McCarthy or idiots like Caleb Williams. Like these guys, he might have talent on his feet, but this dude has no accuracy and no way of finding it. I don't know, man. Ben Johnson isn't the Messiah, bro. He's not the the cure all for the Chicago Bears. I'm just sorry. It's not going to pan out how everybody thinks it is. Like Colin Coward fucking glazing the shit out of Caleb.
Well, he lives. To be fair about, he lives out in Chicago, so of course he's gonna have to do some glazing
Bro, it's just like
and ass kissing.
it's so crazy to see this dude in like people's like top 5 like predictions of this year. It's just like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? Are we talking about the same dude that played last year that had one miraculous fucking throw against us? Like, come on, bro.
If they not putting Bo Nix in the top five, they can't put
Like I
Caleb in the top
said, bro,
five.
like I think that everybody's trying to be the first to be like, oh, I was there. I was the one saying he was going to be good. But it's like, you're too soon, man, because this dude showed us nothing. Nothing.
And on the flip side of that, what a lot of people say about the Packers fan is Jordan Love hadn't showed that he can close out a game. Whether you want to put that blame on the coach, whether you want to put it on the defense, what y'all have to prove is y'all can finish games. And again, we can go back and forth if you agree with that narrative or not, but the narrative on the Packers overall consensus is y'all nutted up a number of games last
Okay,
year.
okay,
And
Brian. I hear you say that. So the last playoff game, do you put that on Love, or do you, since you said he couldn't close out that game?
He had the best
I'm
playoff
not putting
game
on
of
anybody
anybody.
specifically, me
Okay, I
personally,
just
but
wanted.
we have to understand that the quarterbacks are judged the hardest because they're
You're
paid the
right.
most.
They're the leaders.
Just like we all agree that he's the most important player on the team. 98% of the reason because he plays the most important
Yeah,
position
they get all the
on the
praise and they
field.
get all the blame.
Yeah,
Just
so
so
that's really
everybody
what it
knows,
is.
though,
It
just
can
so
be a
everybody
number of
knows, Jordan
reasons.
Love was the only quarterback with 4 touchdowns last year in the playoffs in one game.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily on him. I'll put it like this: I was watching a lot of reviews and a lot of clips. I was watching different updates from a lot of y'all's beat writers, and I was checking out y'all's game against the Cardinals today, little preseason game. One of the main things, the highlights, was the number of pre-snap penalties, and even one of your position coaches brought up how that was a main thing, a problem with the team last year. When they look at it, they brought up all the last lost y'all lost all 4 2-minute periods. Those are 2 minute sessions that are basically a 2 minute offense against the Cards. Both your first and second stringers did not score a touchdown. And on the flip side of that, both times you gave up one to the Cardinals. So yes, it is preseason. It is just a scrimmage. It is this and that. But if we're just basing it where we are today compared to how we finished last year, the two biggest narratives was not closing out games and doing little things like penalties that hurt you the most. So no, you're right. You can't just put that on Jordan Love. But those are the narratives around your team.
Bro, I think our offensive line is going to be so much better this year than last year.
And that's a
It looks
fact
I think
too.
so
that's a
crispy.
question mark.
Yeah,
I think that's
Jordan
our biggest
Morgan.
question mark.
Hey,
Because
Bailey, that's
because
actually one of y'all strong points right now. Is your offensive
the
line? Y'all
offensive
look good
line.
today with Josh Jacobs.
Bro,
Yeah,
if
Nah,
you're
that's
not
one of y'all
watching
I gotta
stronger
training
believe it to
camp,
see it. You saw. I gotta
upsides.
believe it to. I think that's one of the
you
question
got
marks
to
for
watch
us.
training camp, bro. It's actually doing
Mhm.
really well. I'm
Cause
telling
Yeah,
you.
your
nah,
run
I
game is
don't.
nice. Your
Hell
offensive line is
no.
nice. A lot of open holes.
We have a nice offensive line,
Hey,
man.
man,
But as a whole, I haven't seen them play together yet. So
I'm hoping we
hopefully y'all
leave.
right. I want y'all to be right, but I gotta
I'm
That'd
see
be
it.
hoping we
good.
leave Arizona with Josh Sweat with us.
I wanted to bring that up. Hey!
Can we
I
just
literally
take him
have
on
that
the
right
plane and
here.
bring him home?
Yes, I wanted to ask you about that, babe. I got that right here. Will y'all trade for Josh Sweat? I wanted to ask that.
That's been They wanted too
Yeah,
much at first,
I
but
would
now
trade
we'll
a.
see.
Listen, he's
Y'all got to
number. I
trade for
think
another pass rusher?
he's
He's
like
outside
fifth.
linebacker. He's versatile.
Sir, he
Listen,
played for the Eagles. I know who he is. Okay. You
he's
got to
looking
trade for
top
another pass
five when it
rusher?
comes to like
Yes, sir.
most sacks since like
He gonna try
2022
to
or something.
butter it up. He's an outside linebacker. I know who the hell he is. Yeah, he played with the Eagles. I'm just saying you got to trade for another year.
Cause
You get
we ain't got
you
prices
get
right now.
another
Hey,
player.
he know
Dennis,
he
y'all get
know
everybody. I know you're not talking. Y'all get everybody.
he know our
People want to
DC
come to
too.
us. It's
So
different.
He wants to
Josh,
come.
Like,
No, he wants to play for Jonathan Gannon. That's
hey,
the
yeah,
does
thing.
he
does
know
bro,
he
our
keep his
coordinator.
hand in the dirt every play like Micah?
I don't know. I never really watched him. I
Because
don't know,
bro,
but
that's not
Josh,
the same as Micah. If he don't keep his
yo,
hand in the
Josh
dirt every
Sweat
play, that's
is
not the
like
same.
top five when it comes to sacks, like in the
yeah, I
last
wouldn't
like
know.
5 years,
You ain't seen
bro.
the right boy. Oh, shit.
I heard his. I mean, I used to hear his name, but I don't know. You know what I'm
He's
saying? They said
like
he's good.
he's had a lot of like good plays in the last like 3 to 4 years. Like he's been really just solid consistently. So I don't know, bro. Like I think I would trade like a third or fourth round pick for him easily.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why the Packers wasn't trying to come up off that second round pick
What do
at
we got?
all.
Like third round picks
We
next year?
got we got them comp picks. So
Come on, man. Like
um,
what are we doing with those?
I don't know. Since we talking about ballers, Joe and Brian, give y'all
Hey,
thoughts about
can
this
I
guy.
before you go to that? Can I say something about
Go
my
ahead.
son Caleb Williams?
Here we go.
I'm not here to glaze and put him in the top 10. I do believe he had a
Yes,
real
you
good
are.
season, but it's more so it's more so that he's gotten better because the year before he was losing those one score games, and this year he started winning those one score games. So we'll see what he do going on to his third season, how to get better. I don't like the fact that Chicago didn't try to improve their defense, so I don't see them being as dominant as they should be. The best defense in that division is Minnesota.
Their
So
defense got worse, bro, this year.
yeah, they lost a lot of players, and they
Yeah.
didn't try to add nothing to it. Like
Right.
that's
So
why I
like
said I really didn't like that for Chicago.
I mean,
those
they.
one score games are
But
gonna
as
turn into like
Caleb as a quarterback, he is as advertised when he came out of college. To me,
Come on.
he is as advertised.
Yeah.
listen, I know like because
Dennis, what's the name of your donut shop?
Holy moly donut shop! Fuck out of
I'm
here.
at an impasse. Y'all don't
Stop
even
glazing,
understand.
my boy.
I'm at an impasse because I'm a USC fan. So like
Same.
you know what I
No,
mean?
that's
Like
my
I'm
bad.
at an impasse there because like I know Caleb Williams. He plays under chaos. That's how he plays. He's always
Right.
played that way.
Always has.
Right?
That's how he plays. So like I get it. Like and it
And
just
his first
but
head
I
coach.
watched him through college, so it's like I know his holes. I know the holes in his game, and I can see that he really hasn't been tweaking those holes that much, bro. Like
No, not really. But his first head coach didn't know what to do with his chaos, and
Right.
he wasn't an offensive coach. But when Wichcombe came in there, he fixed the offensive line. That's the first thing he did, and then he
Yeah, they
controlled the game with a running game, and then he let Caleb go ahead and do his thing.
Yeah,
I
they
will
definitely fixed
admit,
the
like
offensive
Ben
line.
Johnson is a good coach. Like I'm not gonna like he
He's
can
better,
do
yeah.
something with
He's a
them.
genius.
He's corny
He's
though.
better than Eberflus.
He's corny
That's for sure.
though,
Way
for
And
sure.
better.
I'm really just
Yeah, he
speaking
way
to
better than him.
his trajectory and what his potential, what he could be, because I thought Josh Allen was ass for a second when he first got to the league. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, his
But
rookie
then
season.
2 years, I was like, oh, okay, this nigga, he really got it.
That's a great
And
team.
by his third year, and it was the year before he got Diggs, I was like, this nigga about to be raw.
Yeah.
And then he got Diggs, and it was
Yeah, he
cooking.
took off from there. My
And
bad.
I kind of see that trajectory with Caleb.
Yeah, my bad. Swag. What you think? What's your thoughts on Jordan Love this season? I forget.
He gonna win MVP.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Boy
what
in the
I'm
dark
talking
like Aaron
about.
Rodgers. I see you, baby.
That's what I'm
Hey.
fucking talking about, bro.
All right, man. Joe or Brian?
Wait. Hold on. One more thing. Y'all was talking about Jordan Love. I get it. Okay. And I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate.
There you go.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Nah, go ahead and let it down. Go ahead and let it down.
If he does what he needs to do, it should be a successful season. But he has to close out football games,
Right.
and he has to stop throwing up that bullshit at the end of games. He has to.
And he got to win the division, right there.
He got to win the division. Like, come on, if Kyler Murray come and win that division, I don't want to hear shit else from y'all. All
I
right,
ain't
just letting
gonna
y'all know
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
that.
We do gotta win that division. We gotta
We
win.
can't let Kyler come in. All right, man. Brian or Joe, give y'all rank him in the NFC North. Well, we ain't gonna make him. We know he's the best. NFC period. And just your thoughts on Tucker Craft and how important he is.
He was my first tight end I drafted last fantasy football season. He'll be my first one drafted this year. So that
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So
And
he was.
He
I
ain't
just
on the
need him to
snap
stay
count either.
healthy.
Brian, just he ain't on the snap count. Just to let you know. So pick that boy.
Yeah.
Smart man.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Hey,
full
Josh, I
send.
think I used to text you almost every. Hey, is he playing this week? Is he playing?
Yeah, I
What
know. I
have you
remember.
heard?
Yeah, you used to
What have
text
you
about
heard?
him. Yeah, you used to
Oh, I had
text
him
about him
in,
and
man.
Dobbs.
I
Yeah.
had him in.
The Green Bay Packers are about to have 3 receivers with
I fuck with
1,000+ yards,
You know
bro.
what I mean? I fuck with him. I do. I
3.
rank him
I
third.
hope so.
Hey, Josh, hold
but
on,
I ain't
Josh.
saying all
Mike
that.
said that.
I ain't saying all that.
You ain't say nothing to cousin Mike about that. Hold up, Josh. You had a problem when.
I just said no. I don't believe it. I don't.
Yeah, you had
I
a
don't believe
problem when Christian Watson dad said that. Now hold on,
Yeah,
man.
I don't see because we run the ball. That's the thing. I don't see. We run the ball.
Bro, I'm
We run
telling
the
you,
ball too much for it to have 3,000-yard receivers. I don't
I
see
see
it
you,
at all.
Ernest.
I'm telling you, this the year that
That's a lot of
Love was gonna
throwing.
let it loose.
But no, that's the
Right.
thing because Rashad said Jordan Love was 16th in pass attempts. That has to go up. He has to be around
Yeah.
10th. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be 16th in pass attempts.
I think Jordan throws over 40 touchdowns this year.
I mean,
That's
I hope you're right.
wrong.
I really don't think we getting
Hey,
think he throws
Josh, I need you to talk with your big boy voice. He's saying some crazy stuff right now. All right, come on now.
now. Has any team ever done that? I just want to know.
What?
3,000-yard receivers.
Yeah. That's
3,000
happened
yards.
Oh, it
before.
has. I
That's
just don't see
definitely
it with
happened
us.
before.
I bet. I don't think
Shit.
that's never been done.
It has to have. I think the
I don't
'07
know.
Patriots, 14 Broncos has to have, dude.
I don't
One
So
of
you
know.
those
think
teams.
Christian Watson? Who else? Tucker
I think it
Craft
would be Tucker Kraft,
I gotta look
um,
that up.
Christian Watson, and Golden.
and
I'm gonna
Golden
look that up
1,000
right now.
yards. Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't sleep on Jaden Reed or Wick neither. I mean,
I saw.
especially Jaden Reed.
No,
I wouldn't
Jaden
He just
sleep.
Reed's
got.
gonna produce.
Jaden Reed, that's my boy, man.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
just.
sleep on him.
I'm sorry. Did somebody say
My
Wick? Did
boy,
somebody say
man.
Wicks?
Hey, Wicks,
Hey,
y'all
Wiggs
got
at the
Wicks,
Eagles.
man.
Nah, he would Philly.
I know
Yeah,
he a
he went
Philly
to
fan. He
Philly.
know.
Philly.
Dennis,
Yeah.
he just trying to be
Oh
funny.
no, don't worry about it. He'll find out with the star. He'll find out who Wicks is.
Wicks dropped the ball a lot, man. That's why we gave him up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
dude, he is looking good in their training camp though.
Yeah.
Really good.
His
Hey,
routes is
Joe,
crazy.
Yeah,
what
he's
up,
doing
Derek?
really. He's doing really well with their team so far.
Hey,
Hey,
Joe, that comment for you, Joe. But go ahead, Mike.
That's not radio. Hey, man. Hey, that's right. Yeah, it
But
was popping.
I think Tucker Craft is definitely he could be definitely a top 5 tight end. So what you think
Yeah.
about that
for sure.
Drex?
I definitely do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yak and Cheese is that dude. So yeah.
I think you're gonna have your usual
He's-
suspects like
He's the Yak
Brock
King.
Bowers, Trey McBride, George Kittle, but I think Tucker's gonna be up there too.
Yeah, I think George Kittle's on down. I think
Me
the only
Oh, for
one.
sure.
What's
Me
that guy in
too.
the Colts? The Colts got a good one too.
Oh, Tyler Warren.
Oh, yeah, he a
Warren.
boy.
Oh,
He a
and
boy.
and
He a
and
boy.
and you can't sleep
And
on
Pierce is
Colston
hurt.
Loveland.
Yeah,
Colston-
Loveland's good.
Yeah.
Loveland's good.
Colston
Loveland
And,
Loveland is good. Yeah.
and there was
But I
another
fuck with
one.
Kraft.
Laporta, but I
I
think
think Kraft three.
Laporta's cool, but I think he's better.
Laporta
I
dope.
think
But
I think
Kraft is.
Tucker
I think
Kraft is
Kraft
better
is
than.
three.
Yeah, what you think, Gus? On your
Y'all
boy
really
Tuck.
think that Trey McBride is gonna have a another year like he did last season without like having a solid quarterback?
I don't think so.
I don't
I
know.
mean,
think he's gonna
they
have a
got Jacoby
decent season.
Brissett, so he might do
I
it.
think
I
he'll have a
still
decent
think that
season.
he
Yeah, I
breaks
just don't think that he's
1,000
gonna be.
yards.
I don't think he's gonna be a top 3 tight end this year. That's
I
just
think
my
that
In the
opinion.
league,
Who,
in the
McBride?
league,
In the league, I don't
Man,
think
I
he
don't
is.
know.
I think his production is probably going to take a significant step back because
I
they don't really
mean,
have anything going for him, and they ain't gonna have no good offensive line there for what Jacoby Brissett is their starter going into week 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
can't do
I don't know. I mean, I know Brissett can play. He's a solid enough quarterback to step in as many times as he has for different, playing a backup role on different teams like the Colts and now with Arizona. But I don't know, man. I don't see them really doing anything. They're picked to finish in the bottom of the league in a lot of coaches polls and a lot of
Yeah,
analyst polls.
Vegas had
they,
him at 3.5 wins.
Yep. But
they lost.
Yeah,
They
let's
lost
not
so
forget
11
though.
games straight,
Let's not forget Jacoby took
and
over for
he finished
Kyler.
where he finished.
Oh yeah, he did.
Jacoby took over for Kyler, and he's half the reason why Trey
They
McBride
lost
got those
11
yards
that's a
again
fact.
games
last year.
straight. They lost
So
11 games straight. That nigga was throwing like 280 yards a
He was
game.
putting up numbers. He was putting up numbers.
They
Yeah.
gonna lose
but
like
Gus ain't a believer
motherfucker,
though.
but
Tell
Jacoby
him, Gus.
Brissett gonna go out there and throw the ball to
Gus ain't-
he
whoever.
gonna throw the rock. Well,
Gus ain't
To
that was just
whoever.
I'm wondering if he's gonna be able to sling the rock like he did last season
Now,
with them not really
They
having
got
much
that
of an
running
offensive
back though
line.
too.
They got the
I
running
still
back,
agree
the
with
Well,
rookie.
I still agree with
he's
you because
already
I
dealing
think
with
Marvin
a high ankle
Harrison gonna
sprain
do a
too.
little bit better.
Yeah, I think Marvin Harrison gonna do better too.
So
if I was the
I think with
Cardinals,
the balance of receivers, I think the 2 receivers is gonna take away from McBride.
Marvin
So I
Harrison
think
struggling in preseason right now. He's struggling. He's
if I
I
was
got
the
seen that nigga
Cardinals,
dropping the
I
ball
He
would
better get it
everywhere.
trade.
together.
I would trade for Joe Melton.
There you go. Now you
I would,
talking.
bro, because
He look
listen,
good. Milton look
Joe's
good.
looking good in this preseason.
Milton
Yeah,
look good.
He's got the strongest arm in the league.
That's a fact.
Who is this?
he
Joe
got
Milton.
cannon.
Who was
We
that?
got
I
we got him
ain't
from New
saying
England.
shit. I ain't
Oh,
even
the
spot
quarterback.
He's a
Josh.
backup for Dallas.
Yeah, we got him
That
from New
nigga
England.
got
Yeah,
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear
cannon.
none of that.
I'm good for that.
I'm
I
not.
think
But yeah,
Hey,
Josh,
and
yak and cheese, bro.
you know what's
Tucker's gonna have
crazy?
a
The way that
season.
y'all talk about
Who is talking?
Caleb Williams and how he looked in college. That's how I feel about Joe Milton and how he looked in college playing with my Tennessee Volunteers.
Yeah.
But I would have to admit he's improved his game.
You have to admit what?
Who, Milton?
Is that Dennis
And I
talking?
gotta admit that Milton improved his
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely from last year.
We do a
Yeah.
little front row, a little back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Brian, talk about your boy. What you want to see from him this season?
Who,
Or what's
Micah?
your expectations from him this season?
Who, Micah?
We know that's your boy. No, Golden. Matthew.
Oh, Golden.
We know you miss him. We know you miss him. We know
Hey,
you
cut
miss him.
that. Cut that out. Cut that out the video. That part right there, Bailey.
Yeah, we know.
My part. Oh, Golden gonna be all right, man. He actually started last year a little limpy. He had a few ankle injuries, so he really never got fully going the way he wanted to. But he reminds me of a young Odell Beckham, man. He's just flashy. He twitchy. He's a chain mover, man. So I'm excited for.
Okay, I got it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna do for y'all.
There was 5 teams with 3 1,000-yard receivers. 2008 Cardinals, 2004 Colts, 95 Falcons, 89 Redskins, and the 80 Chargers.
Yeah,
So it's possible.
It's possible, but I doubt.
it is
Like I said, we ran the ball too much for us to do that.
Yeah, you don't have the
Go ahead
coaching
with
staff.
Golden. Hold on. We got a Golden trash in the comments. We got somebody that thinks that Golden is trash.
Somebody don't know what they talking about.
Derek
They haven't
Lincoln.
been watching.
Hey, Derek. We
They
know,
haven't been
we know
watching training
That's
camp.
JD boy.
Yeah.
That's GWN. That's the heart to start, people. It's all love, baby. But yeah, remember that. Remember Derek Lincoln. Golden
Anybody
is
that's
trash.
gonna
We got you.
anybody that says Golden is trash.
Hey, talking about is that Derek the Cowboys fan?
They haven't been watching training camp,
Yeah,
and I'll tell you this much, bro.
I don't
Like,
lose no please see.
Golden's getting more attention in this training camp than he did in the season last year.
Bro, they were hot today. Him and
been
Love are on
cooking.
fire today versus the Cardinals.
Like,
Yeah.
it's insane, bro.
They were on
Like,
fire today.
They said
He
Jordan
just has
went
to
like
translate to
8.
the season.
Jordan
8
went
of
like
10.
8 for his first 10.
8 of 10.
yeah,
Yep.
bro.
Didn't they
He
have a
had
45-yard
three
touchdown?
throws plus 30. He had 3 throws plus 30.
Golden had a 45-yard.
Time out.
That's
Time
why
out. It's
I'm already
preseason.
gonna
What are
get
y'all
the jump
doing?
on this
That's
shit.
fine. We're just talking about potential.
Okay.
Right now it's a
What?
potential. You
So
know
what
what
if it's
they looking
preseason?
like.
Come on, thanks.
Time out. Last year when I was talking about preseason with Caleb Williams, y'all told me that it's preseason. What that mean?
Oh my God, you
Well,
must
we know preseason
be a
means
Caleb
nothing, but
fan,
this is
man.
where
Talking
you
about
get your
I just
chemistry.
told you,
in.
Caleb. Hey, hold
He
on,
is a
Swag.
secret Bears fan.
Swag. Caleb is my son. I said that from the start off. Caleb is my son. Jalen Hurts is my son. Bryce Young is my son.
That's great.
So you're the one who taught him how to paint his nails then.
Hey, Dennis, let me ask you this, Dennis. Let me ask you this.
You like Watson and Reed? We got you. We gonna talk about them next.
Dennis, put your GM hat on. It's preseason. Your kicker. Let's use Trace Mack. He's the Packers kicker. Trace Mack. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is what he did these last 2 days, specifically today. He went 33 wide left, miss. He went 38 yards, good. He went 45 yards wide right, miss. He went 53 yards, good. He went 58 yards short and right, a barely miss. Based off of that, as a GM, Dennis, what would you think about that? And it's preseason, but what would you think about that?
Did you look at his preseason game, like field goals though?
No, he's just trying to get a point.
I'm asking for a specific reason from Dennis.
He's just trying to get a point across.
Yeah.
No, I think I keep him. I keep him on.
Okay.
Kraft is nice, baby. You know it.
I'm just, but in the games he hasn't missed. In both of his first games, he went, dude. He's like 7 for 7 right now.
True, but cousin Mike, you agree with me that preseason matters. That's why I'm trying to get to Dennis.
Yeah,
Preseason,
of course.
I didn't say preseason didn't matter, but I'm not overhyping preseason. Is what I'm telling you.
No, preseason.
Baltimore used to go undefeated in the preseason.
Because I don't
No, that's
care
what I'm
if
saying.
your
The
twos-
losses, the
listen,
wins
I
and
don't
losses
care
don't
if your
matter.
twos
The
are playing
performances
your
does.
twos. It matters
Right.
because those twos might have to step the fuck up when a one goes down. Like, and
That's
that's
what
why
I'm
Yeah,
it
who cares
matters.
if because the Lions went 4-0 and lost 16 straight after that.
That's a fact too. Yeah.
So it don't really matter about the wins and losses. It matters on your performance. So I
Yeah.
don't care about the wins and losses during preseason.
I'm looking at everything as a fan, bro. Like in preseason, I like watching for like upcoming players and seeing what they're doing and shit. Like I
That's what
love
I
preseason.
want.
Right. That's now Mike, because of Mike. That's me. I want to see the development from my guys that
That's
I
what
got,
I'm.
like,
Performance.
day 3, day 2 guys. I want to see the development from them. Like, I got a tight end on my team that's not doing well, and in my whole Eagles career, all my tight ends did well. So
Mm-hmm.
this is unusual to me.
Yeah, because you had Ertz, Selleck, Goddard. Goddard's good.
Yeah,
Got her these
we had a
days.
lot. We had a lot.
What you got, Joe? What you think about Golden? I know you're not a big Golden fan, but what you think? What you want to see from him this year?
I got to see him get some more burn. He got to get some more work. He got to get some more looks. I don't think he had enough looks.
I agree.
For me to give a real honest opinion. I know I didn't. He didn't really get off in college until the second half of his the last season, and he was dope. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I didn't get to see enough of him to see the explosiveness that people talking about. You know what I mean? I got to see that in the NFL.
I agree.
So
The
Stay
wide
tuned, Joe.
receiver, the wide
yeah,
You
that's
heard
what
it.
I'm
You heard
doing.
him, Gus. Let's tell him again,
Stay
baby.
tuned, Joe.
You feel
I
me?
follow Matthew.
Stay tuned.
I follow
All right,
our whole roster on Instagram, and I watched
I'm a
this kid
receiver
put in the
nigga
work
too. You know what I'm
in the
saying?
off season. I watched the kid put in the work in the off season. I watched him get with receivers coaches that outside of the
In
Green
the
Bay
park.
or the
Yeah, I
Green
saw
Bay
that.
building. I watched him
Yeah.
get with the route guy, and I
Yeah,
watched him get in the weight room and get stronger.
Yeah, he
And
was working out with
what you're
Tank Dell
seeing in
and shit.
training camp is what's going to pay off for him. All of that work that he put in the offseason, that's what separates players and makes them have a leap from year 1 to year 2. He didn't have a lot of opportunities last year because our receiver room was crazy. We had
yeah,
Watson,
no,
we had Reed, we
I
had
feel you,
Wicks,
OG.
we
yeah,
had
It's too
Dobbs,
much.
we had
yeah,
Tucker
crap.
Craft. We had,
No,
like, that's 5
Yeah,
before
it
you,
was
and then
too
you
busy.
throw
Bo Melton was getting burned. Heath was getting
yeah,
burned.
and
It's like, come
then
on.
you throw in a
Mhm.
rookie in there who didn't have a whole lot of opportunities, but when he did have opportunities, he didn't miss the ball. He didn't drop the ball. He had no drops last season.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
potential and the ceiling is there. Stay tuned. That's all I gotta say, bro. Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned, baby.
Hey,
Facts,
hey, can
Yeah,
I ask a
I
facts.
question though? Can I ask a question?
No. Go ahead.
What happened to your offensive lineman? Is that Banks looking like he about to lose his starting job?
Yeah.
He
Yep.
got a
Who?
growing injury.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
making a whole lot of money and he got a growing injury.
Who?
It's
Oh,
football.
Banks?
Yeah,
You talking about
Aaron
Banks?
Banks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Banks.
I already knew
Get him
y'all
back to the
paid
little
for
fruity
him
Niners, man.
when we got
That
him.
was a miss. All right, man. We talking about
That's a
another
miss.
receiver. Christian Watson, man. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Joe, or go ahead, Joe. What you think about
yeah. I
him?
fuck with Watson. I fuck with Watson. If he could stay healthy,
Good,
and
so
last season when he came back, at first when he came in, I thought he was being a little bit more hesitant. But then when I went back and watched the highlights of the games, he better at his route running, and I'm like that could be nasty if he stay healthy with that speed. He's still explosive. I was like, okay, he really running routes now.
and
four
Okay,
he
three.
and
you
his
know what I'm
hands are
saying?
getting better too.
And
He's
you
getting
know what I'm
better.
saying? So I thought he was just being hesitant. I was like,
And
why
he's
he,
definitely
you
better
know what I'm
now.
saying? And then I went back and watched the highlights and I was like, oh, okay, he got some footwork now. All right, okay.
Only if he would have
I
caught that
wasn't used
ball
to that
in the
from him at
playoffs.
first. Well, so when I seen it, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got him on a few of my teams. Let's put it like that. Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Brian.
bro. He's
Oh, Mike.
but he's gonna have a good year. Like I said, I think he's gonna be one of the three that gets over 1,000 this year for sure.
Mm.
Because he's got the ability to burn at least 90% of the league's cornerbacks. I mean,
He
there might be
big
a
too. How tall is he?
he's
6'3",
Yeah, I
6'4".
was about to say like
Six
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 three,
three.
four,
six
He's at least
four?
six
six
three.
yeah,
Yeah,
six
yeah.
three,
That's
six four.
nasty, man. Yeah.
So, and he
4.3
has the
speed.
ability to like moss people really well too. So like I just think it's gonna be a great season for him. And yeah, I'm excited, bro. I'm
Yeah.
excited for this.
Yeah. I fuck with Watson. Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, Watson's a guy. Also, Josh, I've been a fan of the last 2, 3 years. He just gets hurt as soon as he gets going.
Yeah.
But as far as skill set, he's kind of like a TO. He can take off on you on a non route, or you can throw it to him into the end zone. You know what I mean, for a jump ball. So yeah,
Body
he's a
control.
he's a
Yeah.
yeah he's a do it all. Big contract option A1, whatever you want to call it, type of receiver. So yeah, he's exciting. I told you earlier, Josh, y'all's offense. After I was doing some stuff, looking into shit all day, y'all are potentially very explosive. Like, and no one's really
Yeah.
talking about it.
You just gotta
No
stay
one's
Yeah.
really.
healthy.
No, I just see everything about my Cowboys. Obviously, you see everything about what the Rams got going, and then what the hell's going on with Shador and Watson. But no one's talking about how powerful y'all's offense potentially can be. Y'all are
I like
nuclear.
that though. Stay
Y'all are
under the
nuclear.
radar. Stay under the radar. I don't want nobody talking about it. I want him to continue to hate on the potential of the Green Bay Packers, just
Facts.
so when we do bust their ass, pause. Everybody's. I want to see everybody's faces. I got receipts, bro. I got so many
I do
receipts from the
too.
off
I do
season.
too.
It's gonna be a good season. It's gonna
I
be
got
fun.
so many screenshots of people's lists of having the Bears in their like top five like fucking NFL teams and shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna torch people so hard when they go
I,
like
I do got the Packers in the top 12 offense. I do got the Packers.
Wow, the Green Bay haters. Huh?
You
I'm
gonna make it
not keep
sound.
trying to tell y'all I'm a hater, but
top
it's
12.
not that. It's just no
You make
other
it sound
things. I
confident when
do
you said that.
I do be honest. We got y'all in my top 12 offenses.
Did you sound
Okay.
confident before you said that?
Thanks, Dennis. I appreciate
Yeah.
that, bro.
Drex, what you
Yeah,
got on?
I think
What you
y'all
got
could
on
be
Like a
the?
compliment.
a dynamic force.
Yeah, we just gotta
Dynamic
stay healthy.
force.
I mean,
And, and,
only reason why I'm
and
giving him shit,
all
this
that those
nigga
stipulations.
put out 10 videos like within the 6 month time span of this fucking season, like going in on the fucking
Appreciate you, Derek.
Packers. And
Hey,
then two more
Appreciate you,
in
Derek.
the off season. So yeah, he
yeah, I did. But one of my favorite
I
receivers on
did.
y'all team is Jaden
Oh
Reed.
yeah, hold on, Dan. Is Jordan Love still Fruity Pebbles?
Oh,
Fruity
he's still Fruity
Pebbles?
Pebbles, so he fixed that. He Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
And
I should call
he
him
Is he still Fruity
and
Pebbles?
as you can see, what you call him said, he keep losing games at the end. What happens at the end when you get near the end of Fruity Pebbles? They get soggy as shit. That's exactly what he is.
I think that last one he did on Jordan Love, like you had invited me to collaborate on that shit on Instagram. Man, Gus gave me a fucking he gave me so much shit in the fucking group text chat. I'm like, why the fuck did you accept this, man? I'm like
Hey, man, I love Gus, man. Gus, my guy. I love Gus. But like I said, Jaden Reed to me is
bro,
Santana Moss.
I
That's how I
never
look at Jaden Reed.
argue
I love Jaden Reed.
I never argue with a nigga. I never argue with niggas in text chats like that, like I have with him and Shad ever.
All right,
I
go ahead and talk
never
about Jaden Reed.
fucking in my
Where's
life
Sean at
argued
anyways?
in
Where's he
fucking
at?
text chats
Where's
until
Sean
He said
I
at?
he had to go to
started
work
being
today.
Shot at
yeah,
worse.
all
I
because
fuck
of
with
that
Jaden
stupid
Reed.
ass video.
Yeah,
Can't be
Rashad.
letting you can't be agreeing with shit like that,
I
Drex.
didn't
That's
agree with
all.
nothing. It
With the
just
Fruity
said I
Pebbles.
collaborated with him on it.
You can't collaborate with shit like that. You,
Set
you
you
can't let
up.
nobody call your quarterback Fruity Pebbles and you just yeah. All
He
right.
tagged you in it too, nigga.
Hey, he tagged me in it and I declined, gracefully declined. I didn't like that shit. My quarterback ain't nowhere near
I
Fruity
didn't know the
Pebbles.
difference between getting tagged in or fucking collaborating.
Well, I gave your ass an education on it.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, you said you messing with
Nigga, like
Reed.
I'm my 33-year-old ass feel like I done got
I
fucking peer
fuck with
pressured
Reed.
into some shit.
Where you rank him right now on the team?
Tell him,
Think he
Joe.
the You think he the
Hey,
second?
I would say, just from what I've seen, like I said, I gotta see more from Golden. I would put Reed second at wide receiver, but I can see Golden being one or two in receiving, and but Reed still having like 11, 1,200 all-purpose yards because I think they're gonna use him in a few different ways. So I definitely could still see that. He got a lot of skills in a lot of different places. I think he need to stay on track. He one of them. He be up and down sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But
If he
he
don't
is
break his collarbone last season and get in the second game of the season,
he has been
you see
nasty.
Jaden Reed, you see him take a significant step forward. We didn't give
Yeah,
him that contract for no reason.
yeah, he's nasty. I fuck with Reed.
Nasty.
I think he's an all-purpose type dude. You know what I'm saying? He could beat you downfield. He got stupid routes. You could hand him the ball off. You know what I'm
I told you, Joe. I call him Santana Moss.
saying? Yeah, you
Santana
know what I'm
Moss.
saying?
That's
I
a
gotta
Fuck
respectful
with.
comparison, Dennis.
I
That
fuck
yeah.
is.
with.
I agree with that. I can see that.
I mean, since Watson been hurt the past few
Thank
years,
you, thank you.
when it come to fantasy, that's been the guy on the Packers for me. That's been the guy.
Definitely.
Yeah. Um, I gotta go to
Clutch.
bed, so I'm
It's all good.
yeah, because I gotta get up in
This was the last guy we was talking about. All right, so
I think I
Derek
gotta get up in
has
like six
Watson.
hours.
Yeah,
I feel
Watson
that.
won Tucker, Reed, Golden in that order. My boy really don't like Golden though. But
Watson,
Golden,
Tucker,
like Joe
Reed,
said, Golden
Golden.
hasn't really. He had flashes last year. He didn't put it all together though, because
I'm
like I
not
said,
mad at that just because I need to see some more Golden, but I
yeah,
mean
I can't be mad.
I'm
that's
not
that's
mad at
that's
I'm not mad at people's
nasty.
opinion of that because
That's
you
nasty
want to
right
see
there. You
you
know what
want to
I'm
see
saying?
Golden do
Yeah,
something. You
you
want to
just don't
see
want
him
to go
put
off
some
potential.
game film down.
That's
Interesting.
nasty right there. That's got the potential to be, something nasty.
He's better than Dobbs. I mean, he's better than Dobbs. He has the potential to be better than Dobbs. Dobbs was Love's number one or favorite receiver. He wasn't the most talented, but he was his favorite. And I think
Nah,
He
he's
always
a
got
good
open.
possession receiver
I'm
that know
saying
how to use his body. That's
Yeah,
I
he was
give
always
Dobbs
open.
that for sure.
I give Jordan Love credit too because I think Jordan made Dobbs look a little bit better than what he is. I don't think
Dobbs
Dobbs
just
could go
He's
box
to
them
gonna see.
niggas out.
anywhere and just ball out or do
He's
what he
gonna
did in
see.
Green Bay.
He's
I
gonna
don't think
see.
Dobbs is that guy. I think he's good. He's going to be a good possession receiver because he
And
got
that's it.
hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No,
He
he's a
got
slot
hands.
receiver. He's a number two at best. He's never a
Yeah,
number
right,
one,
exactly.
but he's really good at that slot or
But
number two.
Love made him a number one. But you know what I'm saying? He had hands too. But I think we just made way for Golden. The coaches saw Golden's
Mhm.
talent, picked him number one.
No, yeah, it
So
was a reason they
you
let him
got
go
to.
for sure.
Yeah. Wicks was dropping the ball. I like Wicks. Like people say we
Yeah,
be clowning. He just dropped the ball a lot. He got potential though, but he got to catch the ball. That's his only problem is catching the ball.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I seen
but
that nigga drop some smooth passes.
man, that's yeah. And then
Jaden
your
Reed too.
Yeah,
Jaden
Reed
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 had to.
had a clutch drop in that game against Chicago in that
Yes,
play in that
sir.
wild card
and
game.
Watson. That's why you
Yeah.
can't really blame Love. Love did his
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah. In order for you to blame a quarterback for not finishing games, you have to look at shit like that. That comes into
Mhm.
play. If I'm putting the ball, if I'm laying the ball on you exactly where you could just catch and run or just catch and get down, like you got to be able to execute and finish that play. I don't blame
Absolutely,
Jordan Love for that.
absolutely, absolutely. There's some crazy shit going on top of that. I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, my bad. My mouth.
Yeah, I
What
fuck
y'all
with
think
it.
about on defense, real quick? We ain't got to talk about who wants specifically, other than Michael Parsons. Are you looking forward to Joe and Brian? Y'all got anybody penciled besides Micah, or y'all just want to see Micah
Yeah,
get back?
He kind of answered it earlier,
yeah.
but
Who?
Brandon
Brian, he
Cisse.
basically
Yeah,
said
Oh,
Micah.
Cisse.
I
Oh
Cisse.
like
yeah,
Cisse.
yeah, but he did say CC too. Yeah,
Yeah, Cisse nice, man. Cisse gonna do his
No,
thing.
I gotta see something out of Nixon. Hell
Yeah,
with that.
he's up. He's up next.
nigga, that's the most
No.
passive aggressive answer ever. You ain't gonna see shit out of Nixon.
I like Nixon. I
Hey,
like Nixon.
hey,
Will pop off his screen though. He'll pop off his
yo,
screen.
yo,
Brian, why you here? What's your thoughts about Rashawn Gary? You think Rashawn Gary really gonna be that dude for y'all?
That dude, I think he'll be a part of a new culture, which is what we needed. With a new coach, head defensive coordinator, we got. I think we got leadership. We didn't have no leadership on that side of the ball. I think he's one of guys like Von Miller, that's Quinnen, Clark, the guys that's going to come in and bring a certain type of professionalism to our locker room, specifically on that side of the ball that we haven't had in quite a time. So at least since DQ
We
left,
asking
since
cowboy
DQ left.
questions on the state packet.
It's an
Hey,
X
that's
factor.
how.
It's an X
Hey, you
factor.
see it. Cowboys can
No,
always get brought up, Eagle.
I
We
asked
gonna
about the
always
X
get
factor.
brought up.
No, it's an X
Y'all
factor.
just turned into a losing ass podcast.
Oh,
Actually,
how about them Cowboys?
That's
I'm
why
a
I'm letting
Cowboy
Angie. I'm
fan.
just letting her flow. Let Angie do her thing.
I'm
And
just saying. I mean,
wait a minute. Is that Derek the Cowboys fan that's in there?
yeah. That's him.
Hey man, tell Derek
look,
man, he
Derek,
know what he can do, man.
Trying to take
look,
you on the candlelight.
No, because Brian, I used to like Rashawn Gary.
you knew I like Rashad Gary too. You know
No,
I
I
liked
know,
him.
but I'm saying
Yeah.
the production he gave with us.
I was a Bang Gary guy too until he left.
He didn't do much. I mean, it's a reason why.
Yeah,
we let him
after
go.
that injury, and he got that payout. That was it.
It was a reason why we let him go. That's all I'm saying.
We got certain guys that
He
we're
said, "Shut up,
expecting
Dan."
to be A1 from, and he's not one of them. I'll put it like that.
All right.
Yeah,
Who do you think will have a better season, Rashawn Gary or Von Miller?
Again, what we have a different definitions of better season. Do I
better
think
season.
who's going to have more sacks? I think Von Miller going to there and do work. He back home.
That says it all to me.
Yeah, but no, but that doesn't mean Rashawn Gary not going to be big for us. He can still be big and a major piece for us to be a much better team than we were last year.
He disappeared too much for me to believe any of that. So
He
had Micah Parsons. exactly. He had just a bull rusher. He had Micah Parsons.
He got one move. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. And when he get tired, that one move looks really, really, really mediocre.
That's the thing. I'm telling you, we was bigging up Rashawn Gary at the beginning of the season. We love Rashawn Gary.
Sure, yeah, I remember that.
After a while, it's just like, come on, man.
Y'all were expecting him to be your second or first or second best player. We're not expecting that from him. We're not expecting the first or second, even third best player on the defense. We're not asking for that. He's a rotation guy.
That's all I really want to know. So, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Tuscan Raider. I appreciate you, Crazy Ancestry, man, for coming, giving y'all thoughts on the Green Bay. So I know we play y'all, Brian. So we know you're gonna see.
Hey, what's your expectations for Green Bay?
Go ahead, Gus. Mine's the Super Bowl or bust, so it's that simple.
Oh man, here we go with that. I see why you got the Cowboys.
First of all, Dennis, if you're gonna ask that question, please sit and listen. You don't have to shoot down what our expectations of. What's your expectation of your team? The Super Bowl, right? Everybody on here that got a team, they want their team to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to say, well, my expectations is for us to just get out of the division, the 7th seed again. No, nigga. Our expectations is to win the NFC North, get a number 1 seed, number 2 seed, home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and get a home game in the playoffs for the first time in 4 or 5 years, and go to the Super Bowl and win. That's our expectation.
If you don't win a Super Bowl, it's a disappointing season. Anything but a Super Bowl win.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because y'all not expected to even do that much.
That's not by fans. I'm saying as a Green Bay fan, I expect us to get to the playoffs, and it's not that's Super Bowl. Like, I don't want to just get to the NFC Championship.
Well, it must be nice to be able to say that, because as a Cowboys fan, if I say that, I'm saying that every year.
Y'all ain't been there since the 1900s.
I say that every year. So
your fan base as a whole, though, Brian, has said that since 1996.
No, we haven't. I live here in Texas, bro. We don't say that. That's a media stereotype. We don't say that. Half my fan base hates my owner. First of all, so we definitely
I can only go off the fans the Cowboy fans that I know here in California, and them niggas. That's all they say. We going back.
Yeah, exactly. Brian says sleeper guy. I guess he's talking about Gary. We picked up on defense. No one talks about. Talking about Jalen Thompson is a great pickup for us. Okay, I'll check him out. But it's Dennis, to answer your question, it's Super Bowl or bust. Green Bay is one of them organizations that we just, what I'm saying, we don't want to just make the playoffs. We just don't want to make the NFC Championship game. Nah, that's not enough for us. You know what I'm saying? It's title town, baby.
7th seed is cool and all, but 7th seed 3 years in a row, for me, that's not high enough. We trying to do better every year.
Yeah, so Drex, what's your expectations, man, before we get up out of here?
Man, Super Bowl or bust.
That's what I'm saying. It's that simple, man.
Look at that.
I don't know.
So
I mean, you a Raider fan
against Detroit. What are y'all's
Oh, don't even ask me, man.
I know.
Huh?
You said against Detroit?
Yeah, and I'm just asking. I don't have them
I
for y'all. I'm
mean,
just
coming
asking
from
They're
where
not,
y'all
last
they
thought.
not
season,
doing shit, bro.
they're the most
Whole different
talented team out
conversation over
there
here.
because
They're
look, they
they're
got
not doing
Gibbs,
shit.
they got a top 2 running back, a top 5 receiver, a top 10 tight end, a top 5 pass rusher. Like they loaded, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know what to do with it because they coach. Coaching matters. And Campbell is not. He's just a rah coach.
He low key on the hot seat. He low
Yeah,
key on
he.
the
You know
hot
what I'm
seat.
saying? And we
Yeah.
swept him last season.
Facts.
Will it
Ben Johnson was
translate to the
his
season? We'll
secret
see.
weapon.
But I'm not scared of the Lions no more.
A
Before I
lot
was
of people
kind of
got them winning the division, though. It's crazy.
They
yeah,
do.
because if you look on
They
paper,
really do. I've
they
seen
nice.
that.
They the best team on paper. But when it,
I got the Vikings.
they the best team on paper to me in the NFC North. Like Minnesota got
I got
Jefferson.
the Vikings. Yeah, I got the Vikings.
They
Vikings
only
a
got
sleeper
Jefferson.
cell.
They only got
Vikings a
Jefferson,
sleeper cell.
but they ain't got
The
no
Vikings
quarterback.
got the best defense in the division.
And coach, defensive coach,
We,
and
They
head
we
got
gonna
the
coach.
see.
best
Really
Hey,
defense
good
in
head
Dennis,
the
you
coach.
know
Didn't
this
say
show is
enough.
recorded, right?
Didn't
You
defense
heard
ain't
I've been
enough.
saying it for a while, sir. I've been saying it for a while. This ain't nothing I just started saying today.
They
I've
ain't
been
getting
saying
I
it
it.
just
for a
asked the
while.
question. You know this show is
I'm
recorded.
waiting for
We can
Rashad.
pull this
Let
back
me
up.
make it even more clear for you, Gus. I'm waiting for Rashad to bet me on week 1 because I kept saying they're gonna lose to the Vikings week 1.
Joe, he
Damn.
said you need a
Jeez.
QB in the West Side League, baby.
I'm letting you know. This is how I've been feeling since they got Kyler Murray.
You stupid. I was just
Okay.
looking at this nigga Ward
So I'll get
training camp
at you.
videos.
I'll get at you on Sunday. Just make sure you up.
Oh,
I don't
shit.
want to hear none of that. I'm on Eastern. I'm on Eastern time. I'm sleep already. After we win, I'm gonna hit you up. All right.
Hey man, I'm gonna give you my direct number. I'm gonna see my direct number so you can
For
call me,
sure.
man.
Hey,
You can call me, man.
shoot me your
And
number
I'm
in the
gonna have it.
DM
And
so we can
listen,
link
and
up.
I'm gonna have a Zoom open. I'm gonna send you and Drex my direct Zoom. My Zoom is open every Sunday, so I'm gonna send y'all my direct Zoom so y'all come on in there and party with us. There's a bunch of us
And
in there. Y'all come party with us.
Dan,
And
tell him how Shy be crashing out though. They ain't gonna experience
hey,
that.
and don't. Hey, listen, Shy got me. This is the reason why I'm mad at Shy. Shy got me. I think it was last year. I think it was last year. The Dodgers was losing to the Phillies. He came in with the sad talk. Oh man, we might have lost this one. Dodgers came back and won that game. He had a whole new attitude. I said, "Oh, never again will I fall for
Yeah,
your
Hey,
fake
I'm telling
bullshit
you, if I'm
ever
doing a
again.
Zoom,
Ever
Rashad be
again."
crashing out.
you
Rashad is
should
a
see
crash
the
out.
exchanges I had with Shot. Like,
Nah, y'all gotta see it in
bro,
person. Rashad be
That's
crashing
hella
out. He be
funny.
no, no,
bro.
you should. No, when we last played the fucking Dodgers and
Oh,
we got the
shit.
series win, like the first time we played, he was talking hella shit that they got the series win over my Brewers. When the Brewers got the fucking series win over him, he was like, bro, don't talk to me about anything until your team win a fucking World Series. I'm like, we're that same fucking energy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
nah,
nigga.
Rashad.
Hey,
I'm
that's
telling you, you gonna
enough on
see him
my man
crash out.
Shy, yo.
No,
My
hell
nigga's
nah. Rashad be
passionate.
crashing.
Y'all,
Hey,
my
Ben,
nigga's passionate. All right,
he is
we
though.
ain't talking about baseball here. We talking about
No, we
football.
No,
talking about
Shot is
nah.
passion.
We talking about football. Rashad crashing. I
Shot
forgot who
is
he lost to,
sickly
That's
but he
passion.
passionate.
said he said
Shot
the
is
game,
sickly
Hey,
the
Charles
passionate
Hart.
season is
about shit
over.
just as much as
Hey,
I
hold up,
am.
y'all. Hold up. My man Gus at halftime, at halftime of that playoff game, had a whole video he put out at
I
halftime
sure
of that
did.
playoff
Hey,
game.
we was up. Come on, man. We was up. We was whooping that.
hey,
Oh, we
hey,
was
man,
whooping
That
their
hey,
hurt.
Gus.
ass.
That hurt.
And one thing you learned in life, it ain't
Hey,
over till it's over.
You right.
Hey,
You right. I
Dan,
did
Dan.
jump the gun on that. I did
Dan,
jump
I'm
the
Yes,
gonna
gun
you
tell
on that.
you.
I think we all
Dan,
did.
hey,
I'd have made a
you think
video.
that's funny? I'm gonna tell you a story. Like a few months ago, I want to
That's
say this
hella
is maybe
funny.
May or April. I had said that the Packers we're predicted that the Packers are going to lose to the fucking Jets, and I made a fucking roast. I roasted you in the chat. I said Sauce Gardner, and even though my dumbass said Sauce Gardner was still on the team, even though he in the coat with the Colts now. I said the coach Sauce Gardner gonna run around Lambeau Field in the cheesehead, looking like a 200-pound dentist, and I said that shit. And fucking Sean and fucking Gus start yelling at me like, nigga, Sauce Gardner is weak as a bitch. Fuck him. And like, how you like? Why you Drex? Do you know what you saying, bro? You say you have no faith in the Packers, and I'm like in my head, holy fuck!
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
nigga was
yeah.
trolling, yo.
I roasted Dennis, and you
That's
niggas
hella
started
funny.
coming at me, bro.
Yeah, I
That
remember you said that.
Joe, this nigga was trolling. That's all that was. It was a whole lot of
funny,
trolling
man.
going on that day. And this
Yeah,
nigga,
That's all we do.
that's it.
Well,
That's
no, that's
it.
all
That
y'all
was
do.
funny.
I don't troll.
Nah, nigga, that's all you do.
That's all they
Ah,
do. I don't troll.
dog, I swear that was like one of the rare
Man,
times me and
you
Josh
hella
teamed
funny.
up, bro. In the
All right, man. We up out of here.
fucking-